This is Boxing Talk 8576. I want to talk about the most avoided, another one of the most avoided fighters in boxing today, and that's Gennady Golovkin at 160. He's a terror. He's knocking everybody out. He's a boxer puncher. Great body puncher. Just stalks you in the ring. He can move around in the ring. He has a good amateur pedigree. He actually beat Andre Durrell in the amateurs. He's an all around fighter in my estimation. He does have he does show some vulnerability as far as getting hit, but that puts a little bit more excitement on him as far as crowd being pleasing to the crowd. He has a fight with Marco Antonio Rubio. I think he's gonna probably knock him out in probably about 6 or 7 rounds. Marco Antonio Rubio, he's a pretty durable fighter, but Gennady Golovkin at this point, I want to see him in the ring with someone else. I want to see Gennady Golovkin in the ring with probably like somebody like Cotto, somebody like Peter Quillen. These guys won't get in the ring with him because they using these words like high risk. It's like as a fighter, fighters, unlike any other sport, you are the only one that's going to battle. Fighters have the most confident. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you should be able to bet on yourself. You shouldn't say, well, it's a high risk to fight someone if you're a fighter that believes in your skills. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be using those words. You should go in there and fight, and just bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the best bet you can make is on yourself. It's hard to sit back and bet on someone else when you have no control, but you actually have control to go in there and bet on yourself. So I would like some of these guys to step up like Cotto, you know what I'm saying, like Peter Quillen and Danny Jacobs. Some of these guys to get in there, you know what I'm saying, and fight Gennady Golovkin. I want to see him, start getting the acclaim that he deserves, because a lot of people still saying he hasn't fought anyone. But the guys he is fighting, he's going in there, he's destroying these guys, getting these guys out of here, showing you that these guys is not on his level, that he is ready for the next level. He's showing you in the ring that he's ready for the next level. So after this fight, 2015, I want to see Gennady Golovkin or someone with some courage to get in the ring with the man so we can see him fight better opposition. He's just been a terror and knocking guys out so effortlessly that most guys look at him and say, oh, I don't want to get knocked out, or I don't want to get embarrassed. But I would like to see him fight a lot of fighters. I would like to see him go to 168 after he fights some guys at 160. I know a lot of people trying to push him to 168, but he hasn't fought all the guys that I want to see him fight at 160 yet. And then he can go to 168. Then you got the Andre Ward big fight. You potentially got that fight. I believe Gennady Golovkin can end up fighting at 175. You got some good fighters at 175. So the arrow is pointing up for Gennady Golovkin. Just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about his potential opponents, and who you would like to see him fight against. This is Boxing Talk 8576. I'm out.